everyone and welcome to another Jolly Tots at Home. Today we're going to have a story, sing a song and make a camel. So let's get ready to watch and listen. Let's wiggle our fingers. Well done. Let's say hello to everyone. Hello all the boys, hello all the girls, hello everyone, it's nice to see you here. This week it's going to be George's birthday, so let's sing happy birthday to George. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear George, happy birthday to you. Now it's time for the story, so let's wiggle our fingers and get ready to listen. Well done. Today's story is called Isaac and Rebekah, and it's found in God's story book, the Bible, in Genesis chapter 24 and 25. Isaac grew up and was old enough to get married, but Abraham didn't want him to marry someone from Canaan where he was living. So he told his servant to go back to the country he and Sarah had come from long ago to find a wife for Isaac there from his family. Abraham told his servant that God would show him the right wife for Isaac. So the servant set off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of Abraham's camels, and presents of gold, jewels and clothes. It was a long journey, but at last the servant came near to the city that Abraham had come from. It was getting late, and it was the time when the women came out of the city to the well to get water. The servant started praying to God. Let the woman who gives me water to drink and gives water to my camels as well be the one you have chosen to be Isaac's wife. Before he had finished praying, a beautiful woman came out of the city with a jar to get water from the well. When the servant asked her for a drink of water, she gave him a drink from her jar and said, "I'll give your camels a drink too." The servant knew that God had answered his prayer, and that this was the right woman to marry Isaac. Her name was Rebekah. She was the granddaughter of Abraham's brother. The servant gave Rebekah some gold jewellery and thanked God for answering his prayer. He stayed the night at Rebekah's house and told her family that Abraham had sent him to find a wife for Isaac, and he gave them the presents he had brought with him. The next day, Rebekah said that she would marry Isaac, so she said goodbye to her family and set off with the servant back to Isaac and Abraham's home. Isaac saw Rebekah and the servant coming. He loved Rebekah, and they were married. Isaac and Rebekah lived in Sarah's tent. Isaac prayed that they would have a baby. God answered Isaac's prayer, but he didn't give them one baby, he gave them 2 baby boys. They were twins called Esau and Jacob. Now we'll sing a song that's called God is so good. It goes like this. God is so good, God is so good, God is so good, he's so good to me. God answers prayer, God answers prayer, God answers prayer, he's so good to me. God cares for me, God cares for me, God cares for me, he's so good to me. Let's sing it. God is so good, God is so good, God is so good, he's so good to me. God answers prayer, God answers prayer, God answers prayer, he's so good to me. He cares for me, he cares for me, he cares for me, he's so good to me. Today we're going to make a camel like this. It says, God answers prayer. To make this we need a piece of card, 2 clothes pegs, coloured pens, scissors and a pencil. So on the card we draw a camel shape and cut it out so the body is about 9 centimetres across and 7 centimetres high. If you haven't got a card, you can use a cereal packet and colour it in. So we need to make his face. We draw an eye, his nostril and his mouth, and then we'll colour in the end of his tail. And we'll colour in this saddle cloth. And we'll write on him, God answers prayer. Now I need his legs, so we can take the 2 clothes pegs and colour them in to match the camel's body. And then we'll fasten them to the camel so it can stand up. So thank you for watching. Until next time, let's say goodbye. Goodbye all the boys, goodbye all the girls, goodbye everyone, it's nice to see you here.